Good morning, everybody. This is Yin Yang with Morsels of a Thought number 1287. Today we are in the Rules Handbook by Fein and Sherrie Schneider. Day 173, Don't Be Parental, and day 174, Don't Be Flattered. Don't be parental. People don't like to be told what to do. So, if you don't want your significant other to dread seeing you, avoid your calls at work, or walk out of whatever room you're in, don't nag. Nagging reminds him of a parent, is annoying, and doesn't work, as he will ultimately do what he wants to do. Say what you want once and nicely, and never again. And don't threaten or embarrass him in front of his family and friends about it. You can even try reverse psychology and pretend you agree with him about his destructive behavior. That's great you are filing a tax extension and binge watching TV instead. Think about what you would be doing if you weren't nagging him, and do that. Day 174. Don't be flattered. Whether you're on Facebook, Instagram, or TikTok, it's easy to reveal too much about your personality in every move you make. Social media is about instant and effortless connections, while the rules are about intrigue and mystery. Don't be flattered by a person viewing your story. Trust us, they are viewing many stories. Or, as we've said, even DMing you to meet up spontaneously because you're in the same area. They might say, "Oh, I see you're at Starbucks. Want to meet for coffee in an hour?" Don't jump up and down. There's nothing special about last minute anything. It's nothing until they ask you out on a date several days in advance. Now, the part about not nagging him and doing whatever you would be doing if you weren't nagging him, that's genius. That's absolutely genius. What would I be doing if I weren't nagging him? And then you'd be really creative because you couldn't even think of a better thing to do than what you might be doing instead. And, "Oh, I see you're at Starbucks. Want to meet for coffee in an hour." Don't jump up and down. No, there isn't anything special about last minute anything. He's going to think you're just convenient for him, and he'll never treasure you. So you want to make sure that you are treasurable, precious, and like a delicate flower. Excuse me. Delicate flower. I've been sick. Just kidding. Well, actually, I kind of was under the weather for a little while, but I think I'm better now. There was a time that I said I was going to tell you about a date that I had, and this was like way back a few weeks ago on a Friday or Saturday or something. And I have to say, the guy was not on time. And not only that, but he showed up without even being there. He basically showed up in his van and said, "Come on in." And I'm like, "Huh?" And I said, "Hi." And I took one big giant step backward. And then he took another 10 or 15 minutes to get there. And by the time he got there, it would have been a half hour after our appointed meeting time. I got on a bus and left. So then I blocked him on my way home because all he was really trying to do was try to get into my apartment. He offered me a massage the day before. He offered to meet me on Thursday immediately. And I was thinking, no, I'm not his it girl. No, no, no. So this was the first time I've ever blocked anyone on my way home from a supposed date with someone, though. Let's say that. Okay, well, sorry it wasn't good news, but that's the way it is. Um, um, Fein and Sherrie Schneider have said something about dating hundreds of times before they find the right one. So, guess that's how it's going to be. Okay, alrighty. Then I will talk to you again later. I want to make sure you can see the book. I got to change this background a little bit, but anyway. Okay, see you tomorrow. I will say hello to John Clark, Mandy Olekshi, Nancy Saunders, Colleen B. Joytos, Marty Blue, and Liz Rose Cantara, and AC Rosita, and everybody else that shows up here afterward. Okay? Old Kinderhat.